Leo, this is your September 2020. So, Leo, your first card that comes up for you, in fact, is the, wow, you got almost similar to Aries. But what I'm hearing right now for you, Leo, is the Hangman. So the Hangman card that comes up for you is talking about you not giving up on a situation in the month of September. See, there's something that's been dwelling and dwelling and dwelling. There's also been opportunity here where you and this person has gotten together, has broken up, has tried to talk, has tried to work it out. There's been a lot of times in the recent past where communication was zero. Somebody was definitely challenging you to see whether or not you would come back to them, you would contact them, you would try to communicate with them, you would give them the attention instead of them trying to come to you. They were doing what you call like a power struggle with you. They were wanting to test your loyalty, your faith. They were trying to test your feelings to see how much you're going to put up with. Leo, this person that's been hanging around you for quite some time, sometimes they're not in balance. Sometimes their mind is not where it should be. Sometimes their words can be very harsh and hurtful. I think you've noticed, even before now, that this person, sometimes when you first have a separation with this person, it's almost like you're enjoying the quietness. You're enjoying not arguing. But then you begin to miss them because you got so used to a toxic relationship. You got kind of overwhelmed in a certain way, or you got used to doing something in a negative way. It feels like you've now made some changes in the month of September, Leo, and it may have started just a few weeks ago. I think before you were unsure on what to do or how to handle it or how to maintain yourself and your stability, how to keep looking forward to something new instead of wanting to go back to the old. A lot of you are very much aware that the old offers you nothing but destruction, pain, fear. For some of you, the past may even offer you death. Some of you know something was totally not good for you, or it was illegal, or it was unhealthy, or it was an unhealthy relationship or relationships. Because some of you, even in the past, had more than one person that you were dealing with. You couldn't make up your mind. You couldn't stay with just one person. So things definitely began to make you nervous, began to challenge you. There's definitely going to be something new coming in the month of September. Your close relationship with a friend or coworker, something is going to help to keep you occupied, keep you busy, keep you deterred from other things that just don't serve you. It is going to create a diversion for you by spending time with this friend, this partner. Somebody's definitely right there, willing to help you. Somebody definitely believes in you and knows the struggle you've been through. Somebody's wanting to support and encourage you at any moment, so there'll be no excuse to go backwards because you have somebody you can reach out to that will jump in a minute for you. Now, Leo, as September rolls through here, you're going to find that there is always going to be the Devil card. There's always going to be somebody that is wanting to kind of burst your bubble, so to speak. Somebody may be trying to push your buttons, trigger you, disorient you, confuse you. Somebody may sway you or try to sway you. Don't allow this person to win, okay? Don't allow the devil to come in and be in charge of you. Remember who has the control. You do. You've been very good at handling your money to a certain degree, but you do need to tighten up. You do need to tighten up where finances are concerned, or you're going to find a problem that you're not going to be able to get out of. There also could be legal ramifications going on here with something that's not been handled. Then I have the Eight of Wands. With the Eight of Wands, this is definitely talking about things are up in the air, but very confusing. Things are all over right now, and you're trying to just figure out your place or what you want to do. There's a lot of options or opportunities in front of you. You're trying to make the right choice or decision about who you want your mate to be or who you want to spend some time with. But at the same time, you're not so trusting anymore. You're finally understanding that some people that come towards you, Leo, may try to present themselves in one way, but in fact they are another. So Leo, you're going to understand that during the month of September, not everybody is honest. Not everybody is out for you. The majority of the people you're going to meet are out to satisfy their own needs and their self. Somebody also may leave you stranded. So be careful going with the opposite sex. You may find yourself stranded and unable to get home, which then may lead you into a very bad area that will tempt you to do things you shouldn't do. So take a second look before you make any kind of decisions. There's also somebody that you're going to be around that may decide to have some kind of fire, maybe a fire pit, camping, something of that nature that is going to want you to hang out, maybe cook marshmallows, s'mores, or whatever. I feel like you're going to have a fun time at this event. Do not drink a lot. You understand? Be very careful with this situation. For a lot of you Leos, you may have to dance around something. You may have to find your way with the Seven of Wands. You may, in fact, be trying to avoid a certain situation, which is really good. Good job, Leo. Don't allow something to intimidate you. Don't allow something to feel threatening to you. Stand up for yourself. And I feel like eventually these people will walk away and give up trying to sway you into another direction. Your last card comes up for the month of September, talking about the King of Pentacles, which is a person who wants to have their cake and eat it too. Somebody who wants the best of both worlds. Trying to find a medium or the median line, something in the middle between two people. Trying to meet each other halfway. Trying to stay balanced between a group of three. Trying to figure out whose loyalty is there and whose isn't. Who's perpetrating a fraud and who's not. The decision will be yours to make, Leo, but I can just tell you that there will be something that gets compromised if you're not careful. Someone will go back, behind your back, and speak to another person and try to set you up and make you uncomfortable. Try to make it look as if you were being negative when in fact you were not. Be very careful of your words. Don't say too much. But also, call somebody out on their shit, Leo. Don't let them talk about somebody else that you care for. Stand up for what you believe in. When somebody's trying to drag you in and talk behind another person's back, call them out on them and tell them it makes you uncomfortable and you'd rather they didn't do that. Speak up, Leo. I'm sorry, Leo, I have another card for you. Leo, you have the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords comes out talking about feeling kind of lonely in a certain situation or feeling kind of sad, maybe a little bit worried that somebody's going to walk out of your life or walk out of your path, but that's not true. I do feel like somebody is sharing their attention or their time or their space with somebody on a temporary basis. But the person who you adore the most, the person who you want to be around, the person who you want to be most like, this person is definitely very thoughtful about you, caring about you, loving you, keeping you close to their heart. This person knows your value in their life, and they don't want to lose that. So don't feel insecure about any situation that's going on. So that is your monthly for September, Leo, 2020. So just remember, you are the one that makes your decisions yourself. Nobody else is in charge of you. You're grown. Call somebody out on their shit if they're doing something that you don't like. Make it very clear. And be careful in groups of three at friendships, because somebody may try to backstab another to get themselves ahead. And also know that there is somebody that's in your corner willing to fight for you day and night. So relapse is not an option.